Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is Tuesday, September the 11th, and 2012. This is the market overview, looking at the Dow, SPX, VIX, TNA, UUP, FXE, GLD, SLV, and all the rest. Today, the anniversary of September 11th. Terrible, terrible day. What can you say beyond that? Tomorrow is the Euro decision with the German courts. Going to be a huge market mover. And then one more day away from Benny printing. So, exciting, finally. The 2 days everybody's been waiting for. But how about today? Well, starting off with the Dow, all kinds of cool stuff. For one, new recent high, bullish. Able to overcome yesterday's slight downturn, which looked fairly decent as it had exceeded the low from the previous day. But we said no downtick, no problem. So that was right, and up we went. We have lots of things looking like they're getting kind of toppy. CCI most notably. Stochastics to a lesser extent. 14-day RSI moving average still moving down. At some point, it's going to come down. I don't know if that's going to be before the end of Thursday or not, but at some point, it'll matter. Still moving up on the RSI, MACD histogram. Bullish cross completed on the MACD itself. This isn't a bad looking chart beyond being really extended, but just a waiting game. 60-minute time frame. Anything different? Anything? Is it overcooked? Etc. Etc. Yeah, I mean the 60-minute doesn't look that great. Certainly, I mean everything is headed down by the end of the day, but so yeah, 60-minute doesn't look bad. We've seen that many times in the past few weeks, and the daily trumps it all. So just waiting for news. I'm not going to try and pull something out that doesn't really exist. It looks a little more bullish than bearish, and the news is all that matters. That's all there is to it. SPX not as strong as the Dow. Nope. Interesting that where you should have resistance, middle of a big candle, and the top or the bottom, depending on which direction, we closed right at the midpoint after getting close to the top, which should be resistance, and that's exactly where it dropped back from. So it's not bad. Just like last night, no downtick, no problem, and everything else is identical to the Dow. Not really much to get into there. 60-minute, I think, is a little bit different because it did not have a strong day like the Dow. Actually, it's not as negative as the Dow, but it's just slightly not as negative as the Dow. I thought there'd be a bigger difference, but there's not. What can you say? Moving on to the VIX. Last night saying nice strong day on the VIX. Getting to the long-term moving average bar. It should run into resistance there. Certainly did. Initially backing off. And by the end of the day actually penetrating a little bit into the bar. Very nice. And it does look fairly decent on the daily with most things either moving up or in a position to turn up. So MACD up. Histogram up. 14-day RSI moving average up, mixed on the stochastics trying to turn up on the CCI, only down on the RSI. Not a bad looking chart, but it is dealing with the resistance. It's all going to matter about the news. What is there to say beyond that? TNA. New recent high today. Of course, it didn't close there, but still, new recent high. Not bad. It looks toppy. CCI down. Stochastics 14-day RSI moving average holding high. Sideways on the RSI, not going up. Up on the MACD. And ooh, it looks almost MACD histogram. I guess it's sideways. I don't normally get too many exact sideways, but it looks like it's sideways to me. Anyways, move like this, 55 going up almost $9 at its apex. It's a pretty darn ridiculous move for TNA, and so it just looks overdone. It just doesn't have a really nasty negative connotation yet. We don't have a downtick, so we'll just wait. Just wait. UUP. This one's just disgusting. Disgusting. Keep hoping that it would catch a bid. Did yesterday. And today, just falling apart. We had a new recent low. We knew it would need to be retested. Didn't even retest it. Just completely fall down. Can see everything is still heading down. No sign of bottom yet. But, I mean, that looks like pretty nice. What is that? That's 2189. Yeah, 2189. Lowest candle at this point. Maybe it's going for a gap fill. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, this sure seems like it's overdone. But no indication yet, besides the heat map, that we really have a problem. So we'll be waiting. Still have positive divergence. What can you say? Tomorrow's just too important. I mean, I don't even know if the charts really mean all that much today. It's all about the news. USO, the oil, when oil is bullish, the market is bullish. This one, well, you got the 14-day RSI moving average rolling over, but you still have a secondary reset with the stochastic CCI, RSI, histogram, and not quite the MACD, all turning up for a reset. So this actually, I think, could go to the 200-day moving average right about 636.7. Yeah. Just shy of it. That'd be nice. Maybe. News just put a total damper on all that. CompQ, the NASDAQ. This one we were saying last night. We had the downtick, have a downtick target, and sure enough, it didn't rise as much as the Dow or the SPX. So I would consider that good. Certainly it has more to go, but all in good time. Has another 3 days, and we'll see if we get some quantitative easing over the next 2 days. You know, moving on to Apple. We had the downtick yesterday. It was met intraday, closing right at the major price consensus level. Have to wait to see what it wants to do next, and it was negative. Not drastically negative, but spinning top, closing below the major price consensus level for this month. And everything would appear to be in alignment for more down with the exception of the RSI. But yeah, just like last night, I think a bar retest is in order, just shy of 650. And JP Morgan, most important bank. Really a strong day. Really strong day. So I wasn't sure maybe if it could get a downtick and then go in for having problems with the 200-day once again. And that was wrong. I mean, we didn't get the downtick to tell us that that was the case, but just theorizing that if we had a down day today, but nope, we sure didn't. And everything is pointed high or holding high, so no indication of problem. That's just pretty darn amazing. And XLF, exactly the same as JP Morgan. Actually, maybe a tiny bit more bearish, which is surprising since this has been stronger than JP Morgan. Downtick finally on the 14-day RSI moving average, which isn't something that has really happened. I guess it happened 2 days ago, but to have another one, it's been a really long time. What is there to say? There's just too much writing on tomorrow. No need in going too in depth tonight with the charts. Once Thursday's here and Thursday is over with, Right on. I think we're going to get a whipsaw and then clear direction. So I'll be waiting for that, and hope everyone has a nice evening. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.